12:25 on your Monday afternoon. So it's going to get very cold tonight and for the next several days this week. Are your water pipes ready to handle it? So Brian Pritchard is here from A to Z Dependable Services with some tips to help us out here. Thanks so much for coming in.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Of course. So first, let's start right off the bat. How do we avoid our pipes freezing? How do we avoid this from happening?
Heat. Heat. That's the biggest thing, is heat. One of the things that we see often is furnace filters that are clogged and not allowing the airflow to circulate across the heat exchanger and furnaces. So if you have a furnace with just your common forced air system, you definitely want to keep your furnace filters changed. I would do it now because we got like a stretch of cold weather. It's going to be single digits for like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So like I would change the furnace filters out as soon as you possibly can to get as much airflow as you can. Some things, even keep the temperature up a little bit higher than you normally do, like by 1 or 2 degrees. That's often something that people find that's helpful. Cabinet doors, like underneath of a laundry or underneath of lavatory in your bathroom.
Okay.
So your cabinets, open up the doors to allow the air to go into, especially if it's on an outside wall. This happens to be an outside frost-free hose bib. So this is like a common thing that happens at the end of the house. This is basically where the siding is at. It's right where my hand is at. So in the house is where the water stops. So when the water stops here, it's very important to make sure that the garden hose is not connected to here, because then this all freezes. So if this all freezes, then what ends up happening is it ends up being like this, where this little split right here costs this homeowner about $25,000 of damage to their basement. So this little slit in the pipe, that freezing pipe, that is the damage that it does. It could be extensive. So you got to be very careful for that. That's probably one of the most common things that we see that happens, is the garden hose that stays connected. So definitely disconnect those.
Yeah. So, okay. So say if we maybe don't take these preventative measures and we do end up in this situation, what do we do next? What's the first thing we do?
Call a reputable plumber that you trust. Especially one that has been around for 65 years. But yeah, you definitely want to call somebody that's reputable and make sure that you shut off the water first. So shut the water off to the house, because if the pipe lets loose when you're not around, that's when the damage occurs. So typically when we come out to the house, we assess it and we determine what we need to do to thaw the pipes out safely. Unfortunately, sometimes the damage is already done. So if the damage is already done, we're going to find the damage, we'll fix it, but sometimes things like this aren't able to be seen until it does thaw out. So that's the unfortunate part about it. Yeah. But you definitely don't want it to create more of a problem, so you definitely want to turn the water off, call a plumber, we can come out, we can do some diagnostics and figure out exactly where it got frozen, and then figure out what we could do in the future to keep it from happening again.
Yeah, and we were kind of talking that we're going to have quite a stretch of really cold days. What if we're going maybe out of town or we're not going to be home? Are there any tips to maybe make sure this doesn't happen while we're away? Yeah,
if you're going away, I would always recommend, especially in the wintertime, turn the water off when you're not there. Just turn the water off, because the thing is, if it does get past this cold spell, if we get into double digits eventually, and it starts to get to the point where it thaws out, and if you're not there, that's when damage can occur. So you can always turn the water on when you come back from vacation, and then if you're home at that point, then you can determine whether or not there's frozen pipes or whether or not you need to do anything. But the biggest thing is heat. Just want to keep the heat on as good as you can. Make sure that the furnace filters are changed. Make sure that you got proper airflow, and that's really the biggest things. And then the last thing I almost forgot is drafty windows. We see this often, drafty windows in basements where the air is just circulating through. Air comes through, air is what does the damage. So air is the enemy in this case. So we're gonna have wind chills of negative 15. I'm not the weatherman, but they said it's gonna be like negative 10 or 15 degrees tomorrow. So those negative wind chills, if that comes through an opening in the window, that will definitely cause damage. That'll actually freeze the pipe, and then then we're into that, $25,000 of damage. You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. So before we wrap up here, remind us, how can we get in contact with you guys over at A to Z?
Oh, yeah. Give us a call, 330-652-0511. Stop and see us sometime. We're right on Route 422, right next to Grace Church. And that's it.
Perfect. Well, Brian Pritchard, thank you so much for coming in today on the Midday. Lots of helpful tips there to help us stay warm and safe this winter.
Glad to help.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Keep it here. We'll have more of the Midday on the other side of the break.